Okay, good evening, everyone. It's good to see you all again today. How are you? It's very nice to see everyone today, and thank you for coming for the mini training for tonight. I don't know if you guys have dinner yet. If you do, please type one. Or if you don't, just type here 0. And I tried to make the meeting at 8, so I think you all can already. Christina, you haven't have dinner, so you guys can prepare well to be able to attend the meeting. And yeah, I just want to inform you all that since now we are going to have the fixed schedule for Thursday, for Tuesday at 8 p.m. We are going to have mini training. And also some mini training for the core agents at 12 p.m. on Tuesday, on Thursday, right? So today is the very first meeting, very first training for the mini training, and hope to see you guys the next Tuesday with some very interesting subject, right? And do you know about the subject for today? Can you please type the name of the mini training, of the subject of the mini training for today, to make sure that you are going to the right Zoom, right? Okay, so when you get the banner, do you know what exactly is it about for the training today? Can anyone just type the name on chat box? Very nice, Akila, thank you so much. And online business digital platform, I don't think you are in the same Zoom. This one is for setting personal goal in BCA. Please check it again, Mr. Akila. Yeah, thank you, Tony. The training today is set personal goal in BCA. Set goal. I don't know how do you feel about having goals, but honestly, a little bit embarrassed when I don't know exactly before how to set an like a goal for my life. Actually, we do set goal, but we cannot name it. For example, when we were in high school, right? We want to go to like financial. We try to learn very well at math, or if you want to be like a reporter, you are going to learn very well about the subject that help you to enter that, right? So we have some goals, but we never name it and we never clarify it. So it make our life kind of struggling, right? And since I started working with BCA, and I feel very lucky that BCA taught me a lot. And the very valuable thing is that how to set a goal. And we do that every day at 5 a.m. I don't know if you guys have heard about the 5 a.m. club in Vietnam. We have the 5 a.m. And right now, throughout Vietnam, we have like 5 a.m. and every day, somewhere around 3,000 agents waking up at 5 a.m. and learn and set goal and learn about skill, how to recruit agents, how to sell product effectively at 5 a.m. every day. And soon, I think we are going to have the same club in Cambodia and also in Thailand. Do you think any of you here think that you can wake up at 5 a.m. to set goals and to learn some new knowledge? If you do, type 1. If you don't think so, type 0. And honestly, since I entered BCA, it took me 2 months to actually sign up to 5 a.m. club, because I never think that I can wake up at 5 a.m. It's a big challenge for me. And it's a very big challenge for me. And but after a week, when I wake up and I learn and I can sell product, and also my body feel healthy, full of energy. So I keep on waking up since January 2021 all the way until now. Sometimes I skip because I was too tired, or I was in the business trip, or in the vacations. But most of the time, even state holiday, we still wake up and set goal and learn together. So I hope that very soon we are going to have the 5 a.m. club in Cambodia, in Thailand, and hope to get like a good like attention of you guys. Okay, So today we are going to talk about setting goals and especially setting goal with BCA. The thing that I want to tell you guys today that is that when I meet my mentor, he told me to check it out about the commission structure in BCA. And then he said that write out the goal for a year. Where do you want it to be? How much money do you want to make? How many people in your team do you want to have? How can you be able to achieve that? And everything I write down in the paper, very clear. When it's in my head, I don't even see anything because it's blinded. But when I started writing down, everything is very like clear, specific. And I just like, for example, if I want to achieve the goal of a year, right? I just need to set a goal of a month, 12 months. And I just need to fulfill the goal of 12 months, right? And to be able to fulfill the goal of the month, I have to set up, break it into small goal of the day. For example, in one day, I have to sell one order, right? Somewhere around 100 USD, something like that. And I just need, I work my best to be able to achieve to the goal. And I do have some kind of game. If I achieve my goal, I reward myself. I buy myself some good dress. Or if I don't achieve a goal, I punish myself. For example, I cannot watch the movie that I really like. I cannot eat for a day, for example. So it's kind of fun. And luckily that all the goals that I write down and I stick it to my fridge, it's become true. I don't know if you guys feel familiar with setting goal, but right now in BCA, we cannot move on without a goal. So today I'm going to share my own experience. And also we are going to discuss about a goal. And also this kind of mini training, we are going to apply later for the other new agents. So I'm very happy if everyone here can give me some feedbacks, can give me some input to be able to make the training better and suitable with the market. Okay, so if everyone is ready, please type 68 so we can just start the training today. Thank you so much. So for the trainer, for someone who speak, the interaction of you guys make us so happy. So I'm very happy if you guys like interact with me. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. So to start a business with BCA, as you can hear, as you like learn with Mr. Michael in the BBP, right? This is so familiar with you, right? And I just want to mention one again, because 7 simple steps is the basic SOP, right? For you to be successful in BCA, you don't need to be creative. We have everything in order for you. So you right now just apply it for yourself. And in the future, if you have your own team, you just need to show them how to do it following these 7 simple steps. So this one is actually the knowledge of our CEO, Mr. Sun, right? And the first one is like sign up to be an agent, right? And you already did, right? If any of you here are not signed up yet, okay, of course, for the Thai market, we are waiting for the system to be ready, right? But in Cambodia, if you are here not signed up, please just sign up to fulfill the very first step, right? The second one is choose the product and learn everything about the product. And last time we have a vote about 6 suppliers in a Thai market. And most of you are really interested in the Pure Thai Natural, right? Learn about that product and ready to go, yeah? And the third one is actually the one for today, that set your goals and create a working schedule. If you don't have a goal and you have a plan, it doesn't make sense, right? So you need to have your goal very clear, very specific, and then you create the plan to achieve the goal. So actually, this is the third step in BCA, okay? The fourth step is that create the list of the data that you want to turn them into customer, right? Or who do you want to convert them to work with you, right? So you need to have a list. And when I started working with BCA, my mentor asked me to have the list of 300 people. At first, I cannot name 20 of them Because if we just think, we cannot come up with a lot of names. But once you write down and you take all the relationship to account, and I can be able to write down 500 numbers, not only 300. But when he told me to write down, I think like at most I can do 100. But trust me, just write down from like your old friend in high school, in middle school, right? Your college, from your old work, and like relationship of your parents, relationship of your brother, and new relationship that you want to make every day. So write it down. And the fifth one is that from that 300, 400, 500 connections, right? We just need to convert only 20 of them into loyalty customer, and we have already very steady income from the value scale. Yeah, the value scale of BCA that we learned in the first Kung Fu sessions, right? And the sixth step is that expand and scale up your business with your team, right? So you are going to share and you are going to recruit people to work with you. And the seventh one, we are a leader. We are not a boss, right? So we are going to teach people. We are going to lead people by actions, not pointing finger, right? We are going to show them how to do it. We are going to do with them, right? And we are going to delegate them the thing that they work well. So this is the 7 basic steps to be able to be successful in BCA. And the third step is the one that I'm going to talk to you guys for today, right? So I really like this. Saying, this quote of Henry Ford. That is, if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've already got, right? Being a salesman sometimes make you feel uncomfortable, make you feel nervous, right? And a lot of people, even in my team, I have 400 people in my team, and some of them say that I'm so shy when people call me a seller. I think in this life, everything is just like sell and buy, right? Even if you want to go to apply for a job, right? You want to suit up and you want to put a little bit of makeup and you want to sell all the best thing of yourself. So the employee want to employ you, right? So everything I think is about sell and buy. So if you can be able to be a good salesman, your life can be so easy. Even if you want to have a new girlfriend, right? I mean, when we have a joke in Vietnam, in the agents community in Vietnam, that selling product is kind of like going to find a girlfriend, right? You are going to create the list of who you want them to be your girlfriend, not only just one, right? Because if you cannot be successful with this one, you are going to change to another one, right? So it's a very funny joke, but it's true. And then you are going to approach them, right? And then and then you are going to impress them with like whatever with whatever you have, right? You're handsome, you're smart, or you have good like humor, right? Whatever. And then you are going to keep on like convincing them, right? So that is a very good joke. And this quote, I think, is very nice. When you try something new and you feel that you are not comfortable, that you are improving. If you feel comfortable, for example, if you never be good at playing soccer since you are a child, right? You are never good. You never be good at playing piano since you started, right? But you feel sometimes your fingers like useless. But after a few months, you can play very basic, and then you can be a master. So I think learning something new is make you improve and be better, right? If you agree with me, please type 8, 9 in the chat. And Mr. Trần Thiên Ấn, the co-founder in Vietnam, he did mention about this quote one more time in his training, and it's really changed me. It's really changed me about setting goal, because when I first entering BCA, they tell me to set a goal. I feel kind of like waste time. Why writing down something is so important, and you make me do that, right? And I didn't do that at first, but since everyone just write out their goal, for example, I have to meet 10 people. and then sell one order worth 100 USD. And then they try so hard, and I need to finish before 5 p.m. And they try so hard. And the next day, after they try so hard and they cannot fulfill it, they write it again. Like, I need to sell 2 orders today. One to fulfill for the one that yesterday I haven't finished, and one for today. So they work really hard, and they just need to keep on doing their best. And then once the task for one day, they can fulfill it, right? And then for 30 days, when they can fulfill it, they can be able to achieve the goal of the month, right? So after that, I feel like, that is not so difficult, so I'm going to do it. So people say that when the why is clear, the how is easy, right? For some of my agents, when I say like, what is your goal for this month? I don't know. I try my best to sell the more product, the better. So that is not the goal, right? That is another goal. I don't know, like the more the better is how many product, is how much, right? Like 1,000 USD, 2,000 USD, 5,000 USD. That is not specific, right? So when they create, for example, they set the goal for next month, they are going to be 1-star agents. Yeah, so they need to write down, okay, for their ability, how much they can sell, right? And then the rest, for example, they can sell, to be able to be 1 agent in Cambodia, you need to fulfill 1,000 B point, right? So for example, if myself can sell 500 B point, so the other 500, you are going to help your team to achieve it, right? So, okay, so with that 500 B point, what do you do? Every day, how many orders do you want to sell, right? How many people you are going to meet? So everything is very clear. So when the why is clear, the how is very easy. You just need to go for it, work for it, right? So the goal is just very simple, but it's very effective. So the triangle, there is the golden triangle of being successful, is that have the contribute of right people, right? A lot of people, for example, the BCI business is never for a student. It's never for students, because for us students, they don't have the pain, they don't have motivation, too much more motivation. They are still like spending the money of their parents. They don't have the rents to pay. They don't have the bill to pay. They don't have to pay for their kids to go to school. So they are very easy to drop out, right? So right people is the key here. If later you want to recruit someone to work with BCA, you are going to recruit someone that feeling not enough, right? For example, myself, I feel that I don't have enough money, so that's why I want to make more, right? So the people, the right people for being successful in BCA is that they have pain, right? If they don't work hard, the next day, the landlord gonna kick them out of the house, right? If they don't work hard, their kids don't have the money to pay for the fee of school, right? And they have a strong reason, a strong why how to start. They tired of working for someone else, right? They tired of working for a very like bad boss, but they don't have the guts to quit, right? And they tired of all the college, like talking bad thing about each other, don't like you and all this, but you don't have the gut to quit because you have all the bills to pay, right? And the more you work a lot, you find 2-3 jobs, but you cannot fulfill for your daily life. So we are looking for the people like that. So we have a very strong motivation. Like myself, my dad and my mom are very old. And 5 years ago, I almost lost my dad. And I always tell myself, you can just like, it's okay. In 5 more years, you can sleep 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day. But right now, sleep less. 5 hours a day is enough, because who knows when are we going to face the fear that we are going to lose our family, right? So I work very hard to be able to send some money to support them, to buy some pills for my dad. So I work very hard. I have like 3 jobs right now. I have my tea shop, I have my companies running, and I have BCA business, right? So I work very hard. And also the other one is the tools, technology. And I'm saying it's the tools. So for example, in when you go to travel from Vietnam, right? From the north of Vietnam to the south of Vietnam, it depends on if you want to go very fast for a business trip, you can choose the airplane, right? But if you want to enjoy some sightseeing, you want to stop at some places to see local people, so you can choose car, right? But if you want to do exercise and you attending some kind of like a competitions, right? You can use motorbike, right? So BCA is also the tools like any other business, right? Like the job that you have right now is also the tools for you to fulfill your daily life, for you to make money, right? To support your family, right? So I mean, like to help you to achieve what you want, right? And choose, the thing is here that like everyone, like right now, right here, a lot of people want to just buy some land, right? Buy some land and make it sit there. And in the next 2-3 years, we can be able to sell it with double price, triple price, right? But the thing is that we don't have that much money to buy, right? Or you want to start a business for like for example, like 300,000 USD, but in your pocket you don't have that much money. So the tools has to be suitable for you at the time. So from my own experience, after more than a year working with BCA, BCA is a tool that fits everyone. People with good knowledge of technology, good. People that just like be a farmer, still okay, like everyone. And we can start without capital. So these tools of BCA is suitable for everyone to start. So don't be hesitate to go share with people, right? And the next one is about the progress, right? You want to be, for example, you want to be to become a millionaire in the next 10 years, right? You have to picture what house you want to stay in, right? What car do you want to drive, right? Like how many lands do you want to have, right? What kind of like the house you want to be like have some pool or have some garden, right? So you need to break down of your goal to make it like, okay, you have a long-term goal and then you have to break it out to the medium term and then short-term goals, right? So what I'm talking about here is the progress. A lot of people, for example, right now, I can make so much money in Vietnam, but I still want to delegate some time, 1 or 2 hours a day, to help Mr. Michael, to help Mr. Sun, to enter Thai market and Cambodia market. Right now, I just spend money, spend time, money, but I know in the next 2 years, in the next 5 years, I can make so much money with the new market. That is the vision, that is the goal, right? So to be able to be successful, you need to have these 3 factors. Okay, so everyone understand? If you do, please type yes or whatever, so we can move to the next one. Okay, have you ever learned about this one? Like you need to define, like the very first one we need to say about people, right? Define your motivation when you set goals, right? Have you ever heard about, sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, so have you ever heard about something that I really want something or I really need something? Do you see the difference between these 2 definitions? Do you know the difference? Anyone want to raise your hands and turn on your mic to discuss about this? Need and want. What is the difference? What's the difference between these 2 definitions? So anyone want to discuss with me?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
How are you?
I'm good. Yes. Can you raise
Yeah.
your hand? Can you please raise your hand so I can see you?
Yeah, let me raise my hand, please. Okay.
Yes.
This place, okay, Musa Safo, where's me?
Okay.
I
Spotlight. Okay, you are
yes,
the
number one. Raise hand. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Can you see now?
Yes, I can see you now.
Okay, very good. Oh, I'm at the hey, turn on the light, please. Okay, really, I enjoy your presentation. It's like we are selling. Not only we are selling the how do you call the company, but we are also selling the dream of the company, right? Because from now to 10 years, we want to be millionaires. That's my dream, really. That's why I joined BCA because I have a place to go and I need to be in connection. I only need connection. That's only thing I can make money. Because where I am going, I know I can make billion, but without your support, without the company's support, I cannot make it. So like I'm trying to, be with the company first and see. I'm also establishing my groups, like my target, because we are in Thailand. We have many people here already. So I think my target is not in Thailand, but I just wanna, join it from Thailand and just take BCA to across the continent of Africa.
Yes.
So,
And
I
so, okay, thank you so much for your visions. I think we're having the same visions right here, connections and everything right now, right? And so what do you think about needs and wants? Do you think it's different or do you think it's the same?
Need and want are, yes, need and want are almost similar. It's like in business when they say that when the supply exceed demand, so it's go up, and when the demand exceeds supply, it's go down. So need and wants are like that. My need are necessary in life. The needs are the most important one. But the wants is can be sometimes sometimes you may just okay, I want that, but now I'm not ready. You can just wait a little bit. But need are the most important. This is my need, like necessities.
Okay, that's
great. I think okay.
Okay, 100% agree with you. And the need, for example, you need a house to stay, right? You need a motorbike to go to work. You cannot walk to work because you are like 50 kilometers from your house, right? Or the ones here is that you have a house already and you want to have a bigger house, right? And for example, you driving the Mercedes car and you want to change to Audi, right? So that is the want. So the need is necessary. Someone just say it right in the chat. The needs is necessary. Without the need, for example, you need to pay for bill, right? You need to pay for electricity. If not, they are going to cut the electricity of the house, right? You need to put gas to be able to go to work every day, right? So you need to eat to be able to survive. So that is need. And you want to have like, okay, today I don't want to eat at home. Can we go to eat outside? It can be a yes, it can be a no, right? So if you eat rice, it doesn't matter, right? So the need and the want here is very different. And normally when we set a goal, we need to find a big need right here. For example, we can say in Vietnam, for example, we can say like you are entering the neighbors and there will be a very big dog don't want you to enter the house and he scare you. You need to run very fast, right? To get out of the house, so to not get beaten. So like, for example, myself, I have that kind of very big dog chasing me. So I have to run very fast for work, not looking around, no nothing, just work. So when you set a goal, even with BCA or without BCA, you need to find a big need. I don't know in Cambodia or in Thailand, but in Vietnam, we are very attached with family. I need to work hard to give my child a better life. I need to work hard to support my family. Like I need to stay close to to take care of my parents when they get sick. Like a lot of people that when they work with BCA, they feel the happiness because before, when they are that sick, they have to choose either they come back, quit the job, come back and take care of him for 3 months, or keep on working, being a very not good daughter, stay away from the dad, and just send the money back. You have to choose either of them. But in BCA, you can do both. You can have the money, sending to the parents, and you can stay with him, taking care of him for 1 to 3 months, no matter, because you can still make money whenever you go, wherever you go. Okay, so please define your needs in the chat. What is your need to have to sit here, right? Learn with me, try something new with me to have a better life, right? So can you please, like, if you don't hesitate, right, write the need in the chat, right? So one day, after 1 year, after 2 years, we come back and we look back and we be proud of ourselves, right? Okay, so the second one, the second very important in the triangle, right? Beside of the people, the right motivation, right? We choose the tools to achieve. So yeah, you can choose your job that you are working right now. But I think in BCA, we always tell people that whatever you do, maintain it. Don't quit your job, because we need to have multiple kinds of income. We are not like any scheme company, any MLM company tell you to commit with my company. In the next 2 years, 3 years, you are going to become millionaires. We are not going to give you that kind of risk. Whatever you are doing, keep on doing that. And just need to spend 2, 3, 4 hours a day with BCA. Do it right, do it constantly, and repeat, and you are going to be successful, right? So you can choose whatever, like right after today, maybe in the next few days, someone just like quit the group, right? Just like drop out of the group because you don't feel like BCA is suitable. But you have the right to choose either BCA or some other part-time job out there, or you can open your own business. But BCA allowing us to try something new, to leverage so many things. For example, we can use capital of someone else, right? We don't need to put money. BCA does that. Supplier does that, right? And we can be able to use the time of so many people. Everyone have only 24 hours, right? 8 hours to sleep already. Another 8 hours to work whatever you are working right now, right? So we only can spend 2, 3, 4 hours a day. How can we be rich? How can we be financial freedom? We only have one way, is that working with people, right? If you have 100 people in your team, let's say everyone only use 3 hours a day working with BCA. So you have 300 hours a day, right? You understand me here? The same way that I'm working with my team right now. It's not like something unfair. It's not like something unfair. I help them to make good money. And when we hit the target of the company, the KPI of the company, they pay us. For example, they pay me 12%. The one that I help, 9%. The one under that, 6%. And right, we all go forward and all win. That's all wins right here. So the tools right here we have with BCA is a luck. Like I always tell to my husband, like all my luck I spend on BCA. All my luck I spend on BCA and finding you, right? And before in high school or with my previous job, I never feel that I have any luck. It's always bad luck happened to me, even my business. I open the business and it's get like smashed and it's so unlucky. But once I find BCA, I find out BCA, and every day I learn about BCA, and I learn, and the book that I read, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. You see all the book I have here, like 13 of them. And everything is just like so clear, so vivid. And I can make good money right now. And I really want to inspire you that BCA business model is very good for us to go. And of course, you need time. You need time to under the concept. You need time to under how we work. But we can use money of people. We can use time of people. Have a lot of people working for you. For you is not the one in your team, but for you is the one that company pay money for. For example, the accountant, right? The people who packed the product for you, right? And the logistic company, right? And all suppliers, all that, they're working for you, right? And you don't need to pay anything. You don't need to worry anything about that. And also you have people working with you. For example, like Bill Gates, he cannot be successful himself. Jack Ma, he cannot be successful himself. He have a lot of people working with him. So that's why the leverage of working with like a team is very important, right? So the third one is that we're talking about the progress, right? But I'm here today, we are talking about goal setting skill. Setting skill as goal setting needs skill. To be able to set a right goal, you need to have some skill, right? So have you ever heard about the SMART skill when you're setting goals? If you do, type 1. If you don't, never heard about that, type 0, please. Okay, that's great. When we set goal, we need to meet the 5 factors. A very first one is specific, right? What do you really want to do? For example, some people say that I want to sell thousands of USD this month. Thousands is how many thousands, right? How much thousands? 2,000 is thousands, right? 9,000 is thousands, right? You need to be clear. 2,000 is 2,000, 2,300, 2,500, 5,000, 5,500, right? Everything has to be very clear, specific, right? And then when it's clear, like I say, when the why is clear, the how is easy, right? So being specific. For example, you going out to buy something in the market, right? If you don't think of buying anything, you just say, I just want to buy something in the market. You go to the market and you walk around, right? You walk around and you come back to a very first place that you just like stop, right? And to get the thing that in the very first place, that is wasting time. Okay, the next one is measurable, right? How will you know when you reach it? For example, you need to have it like, for example, like a setting goal in 1 year. Who are you going to become in BCA, right? Like, how much money are you going to make? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Be specific and measurable, right? The A here is achievable. The A here is achievable. For example, when I say that, raise your hand. The higher, the better. The highest that you can. Try to raise your hand. We always raise this like this, right? But you can actually raise higher, right? So when we set goal, we set a little bit higher than the ability of you to be able to get it. Normally, I do for my team, it's like 30% higher than the goal that they think they can achieve. Achievable here is very important. You cannot be 3-star agents after 1 year, after 1 month working with BCA. It's kind of like unrealistic, right? But don't set it so low. You can actually sell like 500 USD in the first month, but you only set a goal for like just 100 and you already fulfill your goal after a week. So that is not good either. Not so low, not too high, achievable, and normally a little bit higher than your ability. The next one is that like realistic, right? So can you really achieve it? For example, a lot of people come to BCA and they see some senior agents making like 5,000 USD. And they say like, I want to make 5,000 USD. If doing business is that easy, everyone be rich already, right? So be realistic and have a goal and go for the goal, right? The next one is about time-based. You need to put the time, the specific time. For example, you want to share the opportunity for 10 people and then close one to be an agent of BCA, right? Put the time before 5 p.m., before 6 p.m., right? So put the time, put the deadline for you to be able to achieve it and work for it. Be committed, Not a lot of people, they just like write down the goal just for fun, or just to report to whoever like your mentor is. This doesn't matter. The goal is yours. You don't need just write it down just to have fun, right? You write down to be able to achieve it, to be able to work for it, right? So about the goal, you need to follow the SMART rule. So do you understand here? If yes, please type 1, so we can move on to the next one. And belong the training, if you have any questions, write it down, take note, and then after the training, we can discuss to each other. Okay, thank you so much. And you need to choose the goal that you want to reach, right? And be very clear, how much money do you want to have? Write it down. A lot of people scared of writing the goal down. I'm afraid I'm writing down and I cannot achieve it, so I'm so shy with the team. Why do you need to do that, right? It's just like writing the goal. And of course, with some people, because they feel that they shy, or they feel that they afraid of people like laugh at them, right? So they have to work harder. So the way I do my goal is that I try, for example, I put on Facebook and I talk to so many people, like as many people as possible. So they are going to remind me. For example, Tony will ask me, hey, Thủy, you set a goal that at the end of the year, you are going to be like a senior agent of BCA. How's the progress go, right? So he reminds you, and you're going to think that, oh my God, if I don't achieve this goal, I'm going to be so embarrassed, so be so shy, right? So I have to work harder, right? So have the guts to write down your dream, to write down your goal, right? And the next one is that find the way to get that money. Like start with the why first and then how later. Okay. So for example, this is a very important part, right? So you already learned about, beautiful. You already learned about like the commission structure of BCA. I hope that you still remember some key points, right? Some B points. Okay, let me check with you to make sure that you attend last meeting and you remember what I have trained that day. To be able to become a standard agent of BCA, how many B points in Cambodia markets? Yeah, how many B points do you need to reach? Let's see who remember what we learned. How many B points? Equal to how much money? It's difficult, huh? Wrong. 1,000 B-boy is 1 star. Yeah, perfect, Solly. It's 35 B points, equal to 80 USD to become a standard agent. We have 2 levels, right? New agents get only 10 to 30% of commissions, and standard agents get 20 to 45 full commissions, but you need to have one homework to do, right? That is to reach to 35 B points, equal to 80 USD. Okay, so the way we work in BCA is that, yeah, focusing on retail sales is good. But once again, we're talking about like spending, like making money with the team, right? So marketing commissions here is something that to prove you that in BCA, we have the way that we can make money with a team, with the effort of the team, with unlimited time of the team, unlimited effort of the team, not only just yourself. Some people that, for example, myself is I was the 5-star hotel manager, right? I can make quite good money, more than 1,000 a month. It's not so bad. I don't know in Cambodia or in Thailand, but with that amount of money, it's like average high income in Vietnam. But one day, if I don't work anymore, no money coming. And I work just myself with my own time. I can work from 8 to 10 hours per day, right? So I cannot be rich with that salary. We need to find some way else. So in BCA, marketing commissions is something that can help you to achieve that. For example, if you achieve to 1,000 B point, you can be able to make 6%. 60 USD is nothing, right? But once you get that amount of money without any retail sales, you are going to be so clear, right? You are going to have a very different feeling. The first day that I get that kind of commissions, 2 million, something like 100 USD in Vietnam, 100 USD from passive income. Everything is so vivid, like, wow, I actually can make easy money that way, right? And I can make money with the multi-people power, with the power of a team. That, and it's really having some fun, right? And right now, that kind of income, it's worth 80% of my income monthly. Right now, the retail sales is not a big amount of money. For the first year, yeah, it's like it takes like 70%. But after you have your team, you are going to focusing on training them to be able to make good retail sales. Because if you just focus on your sales, 1,000 people, hundreds people under you, they don't know how to sell, right? So you cannot multiply that kind of income. So now you just like sell less. You're taking care of your loyalty customer, and you teach your team. Like you open a Zoom, have hundreds of people listening to you, learning from you, and make very good money to scale up the revenue of the company. Okay, so now my income is like the other way around. So right now my 80% of income come from passive income, come from marketing, the group income, come from like the effort of the team. So that is amazing. Okay, so when the business is superior, to encourage the dealer business, right? BCA deducts the reward based on the accumulate sales in each month that you achieve. So with this amount of money, right? With this marketing commissions, you have two ways to earn it. Sell more yourself, right? Because 1,000 people, it is not much. It's not much, right? It's not a big sales. You can absolutely sell it yourself. But are you sure that every month you can sell it? And if you can sell it, 60 USD is nothing, right? So if you are an individual agent, right, you have not developed any distribution agent system yet, and you receive that full commission yourself, right? But if you have developed a group of agents, right, BCA will pay commission according to the principle from lower level to higher level. That is very fair right here. For example, in your team, you have 10 people under you, right? So a very first one hit to 1 star, they keep that amount of money. Only 6% setting up, right? And if up above them, right, have someone achieve to 2,000, they get 9%, right? And you get 3%. So that is very fair, right? That is very fair in BCA. The more you work, the more you achieve, right? For example, if this month your sales are 2,500 B point, right? You have not expand any agent distribution. So all the sales come from you, right? So your bonus, you hit to 2 star, right? So your bonus is 2,500 times 9%. You make 222 USD out of retail commissions, right? Retail commission is the more you work, the more you get. So the next example is that, for example, your group sales this month is 4,000 B point. You hit to 3-star agents and you get 12%, right? And you already developed 2 agents, A and B, under you. So in which A contributes 1,000 B point. They hit 1-star agents, right? B contribute 2,000 B point. They hit 2-star, right? So your whole system bonus is BCA pay for the whole system, right? For your team, 4,000 B point times 12%. So your team make 480 USD. So let's say A hit to 1,000. A get 6%, 60 USD. B get 180, right? So your bonus is 480 minus something paid for A, minus something paid for B. So you get 240. And you can be able to have like 10 groups, 20 groups, as many groups as you want. And this is passive income. And when they hit the 1-star agents, They want to work harder to hit the 2-star agents, and they want to work harder to hit the 3-star agents. So your income is sustainable that way. Okay, so there is a principle when we counting about the business size, right? Okay, I'm going to share you this. Stop shares. There's a way we calculate the business size, right? So the business size, right? Sorry, it's in English. It's in Vietnamese. So let me change. Okay, equal to value that you created. Right? Time serving. The time that you serve. Right? Time, number of customer. So BCA right now in Vietnam have 60,000 agents. Right? So each agent can sell like something like 500 USD. It's reasonable, right? It's very low. Right? And for example, one of them can serve 20 customers. The way we're trying to reach, right? 20 loyalty customer, right? So 20,000 at 20 customer time 60,000, right? A value created time, a value created right here is 500 per person. 500 per person, right? And the time that they're serving is like 3 hours a day time 60,000 people, right? Time the value that you put a number of customer, for example, 20 customer times 60,000 also. That way, BCA become a big company in Vietnam. With the revenue right now is like 1,300 billion in Vietnam is how much in USD? Let me check. I'm not used to with like a foreign like currency. 1.300 tỷ. 1.300 tỷ. Okay, it can reach. Yeah, device to. So it's like 50 billion, 50 million USD. 50 million USD. So Vietnam right now in like we say in Vietnam is very huge company right now. That is the principle of how BCA work. Okay, so we come back to our training. Sorry. How can I stop shares? Share. Okay. Okay, so you know that you can create like agents A, B, C, D, E, and you are trying to help them to be successful, right? To reach the 3-star agents. So to reach 3-star agents, for example, if they reach the 3-star agents, you can get this much commissions, right? For each of them. Okay, so we have the principle for one agent to become 3-star agents. We have the game for them to become 3-star agents in only 7 months. If they do right, myself become 3-star agents after 5 months. Suitable 3-star agents. And now I'm senior agents. Okay, so with the marketing commissions, I just want to remind you again about this. How to compete point. Last time, maybe Miss Jajun, you don't enter the meeting last time, right? We counting the P point, but actually we counting the P point at example for Cambodia market only. And I did send the slides for Mr. Akila, and maybe we are going to discuss about the commissions in Thai soon. Okay, so a very first one, like we have a principle to become successful in BCA is that the more one-star agents you create, the more money you make, right? So one-star agents is very easy to achieve. 1,000 B point here, for example, I'm going to count. It means 2,285 USD. 1,000 B point is 2,285 USD. Not much at all. So if you can create like 10 of one-star agents, right? You can be able to make 60 USD times 10, which means 600 USD. Okay. So a very first level is that the very important level that you get the certification from the company is 3-star agents. And from 3-star agents, you are going to enter, you become the core agents. You are going to attend all the very important meetings that you are going to learn about the way business go, and you are going to contribute your input, right? The way that you think is good for the business, and you are going to test all the product that enter BCA with a very good price. Normally the supplier, they sell you with like only with like 60% off or 70% off, like with a very like with the original price for you to test the product and for you to convince your agents to buy the to sell that product. So the 3-star agents get a lot of advantages, especially you are in the first stage of BCA. So you are going to have a lot of advantages. And if you have the skill, you can become a trainer and all that, like some of you does right now, right? Okay, so some estimate in earning income monthly for Cambodia markets, right? The first thing you need to pass is that you have to become standard agents. So to become a standard agent, you need to have more than 35 B point for a first month, right? And then the income is somewhere around 30 USD. Okay, that when you start, if you can also have 2, 3, 4 orders, it's already good, right? And you are going to learn all the skill from some like successful agents that they can sell the product very well already, and you can reach to 450 USD. Branch agents, you need to meet the target of more than 4,000 B points, right? And the income for 3-star agents in Vietnam is somewhere around this amount, 480 USD to 900 USD. Regional agents is that you have 6 qualified group. 6 qualified group is that 6 3-star agents. So 1 3-star agents, you can make somewhere around 400 USD, right? 400 USD per 1-star agent. So you can make somewhere around 1,000 to 4,000 USD. Why we say 1,000? Because you can get partial consulting commissions, right? Or full consulting commissions, right? If you get full consulting commissions, you get the highest amount, right? So this, don't worry, one more time, you need to learn a lot more again and again. And actually when you get that kind of commissions to your account and you understand how it works, like the way I did recognize. National-wide agents, you need to have more than 12 qualified groups, and you can be able to make this. And this require you years, right? Years, like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. But when you stop working and you already duplicate, you already teach them how to do the business, you stop doing business, they still do business themselves, and you still get this sustainable income, even if you stop working for BCA, working with BCA. So that is the thing that we are looking for, right? We're setting our goal for, right? For 5 years, for 10 years with BCA. And for example, some of you enter BCA in Thailand to be able to bring it to another country, to your own country, so you can come back your home, right? To be able to make good money in there. So with the goal in BCA, nothing is impossible because we have a tools, right? We have a goal, right? And we are hungry, right? We are hunger. So I think it's achievable for all of us here. Okay, so that is my training for today. I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that you learn something about my presentation. And if you have any questions or anything, just raise your hand and we can discuss more about that. Yes, sure, Mr. Akila. Okay, anyone have any questions to discuss?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yes, thank you for that wonderful presentation. It was very informative. The first question I would like to ask is how many people constitute a team? You showed us the slide where it showed if you had 5 teams, 10 teams, 30 teams, you raise and rank. How many agents does it take to have one team?
The more the better. The more the better. The more the stronger the team is. So normally we are going to find one team with, for example, one team to make you to become 3-star agents. You need a team of somewhere around 20 people.
20 people,
20
okay.
People. And from that 20 people, you can find your 4 leaders with the percentage of 20-80. 20-80 is the percentage of any sales. If you are a bad sales, you are a good sales. If you can be able to convert 2 people out of 10 people to buy your product, is already good. So from 20 agents, you can find 4 committed ones. And you are going to help that 4 committed one become successful in BCA. Of course, the other 16, if they just want to only be agents of BCA to consume the product with original price, right? Or they just want to sell retail sales, to make money from retail sales, because everyone have different reasons, right? They don't see what we see. So they can be freely just only based on retail sales, make money from 30 to 45%, fine. But you are going to find 4 people that hunger, that smart, that have a good visions, want to make bunch of money with BCA, and you are going to help them first to become 1-star agents, and then 2-star agents, and then 3-star agents. So once they get to 3-star agents, you can make somewhere around 400 USD out of one group like that. So it's very simple. The way to be successful in BCA is very simple. You just need to learn. Yeah.
Thank you. And I wanted to say some notes at the very end when the questions are complete, if that is okay.
Yep, please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you so much for a very interesting questions. Anyone has any questions? Okay, I see Mr. Mausa Sako raising your hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I really enjoyed this prestigious presentation. And this is our dream in the future. But my question is, like the team, once you said that we should have like 20 people, the stronger the team is, the commission, the way the commission is being distributed. So we want to know now, how that team will be constituted, even if your team members are not at the same place, or they have to be at the same place?
They don't need to be at the same place. Like I can work perfectly fine with you guys, even I'm in Vietnam and you are in Thailand or Cambodia, right? So thanks to technology and internet, we can be able to work well everywhere we go, right? And my team right now, I have my team in Hanoi. I have my team in Vĩnh Phúc province. I have my team in Ho Chi Minh province. I have my team in Da Nang also. We have team everywhere. And right now, everywhere is my home. Everywhere I go, they taking care of me and they invite me for lunch and dinner, and they even offer me where to stay. So that is amazing to have a team everywhere in the country. And later, when I go to Cambodia or I go to Thailand, you are always welcome me, right? So that is a very nice thing, working in BCA.
Okay, fine.
Don't need to be in the same place. No need to be in the same place.
No need to be at the same place. Okay, very good. So in case like the leader of the team, like if I constitute the team and then it happens that only my team members are buying, will the income go to my team members or it will go to the leader of the team? The commission will go to the leader of the team or the person who is buying from the stuff.
This is what makes BCA sustainable, is that you sell, you make money, they sell, they make money. With some other business, for example, if you introduce me to business, if I can make the sales, you have some kind of cut from me. But in BCA, it's not like that. For example, if I'm your mentor, right? I sell a cleaning robot, I can make 150 USD. You sell the robot, you make 150 USD. Nothing come to me. So that is a good thing, is that we all work together to reach to the KPI of the company and the company pay us. That way everyone feel that it's fair and they have motivation for work for themselves.
I don't understand. You mean 150 come to the person who introduced and 150 goes to the person who sell?
No. I mean that is very fair. For example, with one product, I sell it myself, I make 150. I don't have to give it to anyone, even my mentor. And if you can sell that, the same product, you make the same money as I do. Nothing go to your mentor, nothing go to your upline, nothing go anywhere. It's just go to you.
But this is not fair because the person who introduced the person should get at least some income. Like in Lazada, when someone is making sale under you, you get the percentage. You get small percentage, but the person gets more percentage.
Let's say what fair right here is that the B point counting for you, not the revenue. The B point counting for you and themselves. So for example, I have 10 people, my B point is 5. Okay, I'll write down for you. That is a very nice questions.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to share the board. I don't know what's wrong with my... Okay, for example, you are A, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have B, C, D, D. You sell 1,000 B point, right? B can sell 1,000 B point. C sell 500. D sell 70. And someone mute yourself. Someone just unmute yourself. So when B can sell 2,000 B point, it count to B. Okay, also count to you also. So 1B get to nothing. For example, D didn't get to 1 star, 2 star, or 3 star yet. All the points come to you. But 1D have motivation to go up to 1,000. D get the commission of himself, 6%. And you can become 3-star agents. You get 12%, right? Of yourself, of your own B point. And the B point of the group, but minus what D already get. Minus 6%, 12% minus 6% D already get. Right? So in here, this is what happened. For example, you are never, if you don't have the consulting commissions, you are always try to push B to become only 1-star agent. You are going to tell them like, okay, just let's stay at 1-star agents because you are not good to become 2-star agents yet. Because why? Because if B become 2-star agents, they already get 9% of themselves. So you only get 12% minus 9, right? And you only get 3% from them. If you are not a good leader, right? You're trying to make B not get to this point to get 6% instead of 3%, right? But the goal here is that moving together up. So you are trying to make B become 3-star, become 4,000. So at this time, you don't get marketing commission anymore. Right now, you only get consulting commissions, can be 6% of 4,000. This also come from BCA. So you understand? Hello? So we are, yes.
I get it. Thank you so much. I get the point.
So the commission structure in BCA, first, very smart. Second, very fair. So everyone feel that happy with the work. So that's why a lot of like, for example, my sister, but like she's my friend, but I call her sister because we are very close. She worked for some MLM company. I don't want to say the name here. But the thing unfair here to make the business struggle is that, for example, I can sell machines to boost some serum to my face, right? And I get only 10%. And she get 10% from doing nothing but introduce me to the system. I don't feel fair because consulting a very expensive product take a lot of time. She do nothing, but she gets money from me. So that is unfair. And because she get money from me, so everything she has to do for me. I'm like, hey, can you please consult this customer? Hey, this and that. So everyone is so unmotivated. But in BCA, everyone is so happy, so energy, and so like go out to make money together. So I think about this one is going a little bit so far and become complicated, but you can learn more about the commission structure to understand better about that. First, about marketing commissions. Second, about partial consulting commission and full consulting commissions. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Let the others ask. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So I think the presentation is already long, and thank you so much for spending time today. And I'm going to send you the records of the meeting, and you can watch again, or maybe you can send to your agents that they can attend the meeting today. Once again, thank you so much for your time, and hope you have an amazing evening.